ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
Hello everyone, today we have an inspiring story about the Dr. Dyootiman Pal. He's the general manager of the eGolf, the mega store here in Dubai. We're gonna discover the journey, the inspired journey about him and how he reached to be a general manager of this big brand. And also we're gonna discover through the story the most important secrets about the repetition and the effective skills and the service for the eGolf megastore.
The more I say, the less it is, because I can't thank the entire country and the leadership of this country enough because the reason why I am here, who I am today, is all because of the leadership and this country.
Hello everybody, today we have a new story. We're gonna cover it through Pearls of Union. New story that have a great inspired of the UAE and here in Dubai, especially about the golf field. Today we have the Dr. Dyootiman Pal. He's the general manager of the eGolf megastore. We will discover his story from India to Dubai and how's the inspired journey start in Dubai. Hello doctor, how are you?
Thank you so much.
So let's start and discuss a little bit about the memories, and the most important for the memories about your academic side and the passion, how you start your life.
So I've never been a great student. I've always been a mid-bencher or a mid-achiever as a student, but I think I was very much interested in co-curricular activities, and I used to be the school president or the cultural secretary in my college as well. And I passed out from one of the top business schools of India, and then I started my career first in India, working for the largest retailer for India, before I came to Dubai in 2011, in December. So I started working for a group called the Landmark Group. It's one of the leading retail groups of the country, not only for the country, of the GCC as well. And then moving on, I transpired onto Sun and Sand Sports, learnt a lot from there, got exposed to the golf industry in Sun and Sand Sports, working with Nike. And then, in 2015, 15th of May, I joined hands with Dean Cheesley, and we started the first brick and mortar store for eGolf Megastore in Dubai. I think it's been a great journey for me in Dubai for the last 14 years. Learned a lot, very ambitious people, and that's helps you to a great extent to dream a lot more, aspire a lot more, get to learn a lot more, and I think the journey still goes on.
So you start your dream, but you are keep dreaming every day.
Oh yes, I'm a big daydreamer.
That's good. That's really lovely. What I love really to ask you and focus about the learned skills that you already have it with you, but you are completed here in Dubai. So what is the most important skills that you put it in your mind and the value as well to be here today?
Very true. So I've always been a people's person, but I got exposed to a lot more nationalities here in Dubai. You got more than 190 nationalities staying inside one single country. And that's a first time thing for me, like 14 years back when I first came here. And I always like to learn, talk to people, socialize with them. I think that is something which as a skill set in life is very important. And talking about values, I believe integrity is the topmost, most important value which anybody, not only me, needs to possess in anything you do in life, be it business, be it your personal family life, or be it your student's life, or later on in your life as well. Integrity is very important in whatever you do. I think these two, from that perspective, has helped me a lot in whatever I did achieve in life till now.
That's great. But when we talk about the support, we should have a strong back in the life. So who's supporting you to be today here in Dubai? And who's the first person supports you?
I think it's going to be very unjust if you say only one person. There's been so many people that helped me to become what I am today. Sure. But first and foremost, of course, I'll render my thanks to my family, and they've been always with me in thick and thin. And special thanks, vote of thanks, of course, to my life partner. She's always emotionally supported me so much. Because it is very important to be mentally strong in order to achieve your strong dreams and be ambitious as well. And yep, that is it, my family, I guess.
That's so fantastic. Dr. Bahal, what I love to go through it, you are today in eGolf Megastore, one of the most important brand in the market today. So we love to know more secrets about the brand. Why this very strong repetition? What is the behind this repetition in the market, especially here in the UAE and especially in the Gulf?
I'll just take you way back a bit when we started in 2015, just a quick flashback. When we started in 2015, we saw that there was a dearth in the market. There was a vacuum in the market where there used to be organized golf retailers in the market, but nobody was selling all the brands under one single roof. So we started positioning ourselves as the Waitrose for golf, where you get all the best brands under one single roof. And of course we did add some special touches to it, which is very evident when you see and go out on the floor across all our different stores. But the main focus, which we always had from day one, and we still do have, is customer service. Please understand, with all due respect, every other business is doing a fantastic job. But one thing which we differentiate, and the only value we can add on to any customer or client that coming through our doors, is the customer service. Because everybody is selling the same products.
Yes.
The only value addition which you can actually do to that is the service which you provide, and the environment which you create, the ambience, the atmosphere which you create for them to shop, right? Because we are just not transactional, we deliver an experience. That's what we do in eGolf Megastore, and it has helped us a lot to stand apart from anyone else in the market. And in a very humble way, I can say we are the leading golf retailer in the entire Middle East.
For sure about that. So this is the most important key factors that you already have to do a very fantastic repetition and the leadership. But when we more focus, how you see the golf field in 2026? So is the same the past, or there is a change, or there is a new techniques you applied, especially in the brand?
Been lots of changes, because it's been more than a decade for us since we first opened our first brick and mortar store, and it is the largest store in the entire Middle East. It's around 15,000 square feet, right? So there's been a huge change of consumer psyche in the last decade, because if you look into Dubai or UAE as a country, it is actually the final destination for everybody in the world. Like if you tell people, oh, where do you come from? And you say, I stay in Dubai. There's not a single person, even a child, who doesn't know Dubai. You know what I mean? For sure. It is the destination for everybody on planet Earth, as I speak to you, to come to Dubai, to aspire to stay here, to aspire to work here, to aspire to have a business here. So this has become a prime destination for majority of the people living worldwide because of a lot of reasons. But the first and foremost is the safety of this country, which is unparalleled to anywhere else in the world. And the second is, of course, the lifestyle it provides you. You know, the clean streets, the healthcare facilities, the educational facilities, the entertainment facilities. It's number one. Like His Highness always says, Dubai needs to be number one, and it is number one. So because of that, it has transpired a lot onto the golf industry as well. And the golf industry, from that perspective, the whole nation is building a lot more golf courses, which is required. And if you go to any golf course at the moment over here, you'll find it totally full. It's totally packed. And do not forget, UAE hosts one of the top-notch golf championships over here, where it comes from the HSBC Championship in Abu Dhabi to the the Desert Classic, which is supposed to happen next week in Emirates Golf Club. This week, as we speak, there's an event that's happening in Creek, which is the Dubai Invitational, which is hosted by our company chairman, Mr. Abdullah Nabuda. And of course, there's a DP World Tour Championships. So these are world-renowned golf championships which every person looks up to on the television, especially golfers, and they would love to come down to Dubai and play on the same course like they see their role players playing on TV. So I think in the next decade, golf as a business or as an industry is set to grow in flying colors in the entire, not only in UAE, but in the entire Gulf, in the entire Middle East.
That's fantastic. But when we focus more about the service, the new service, to 2026, everybody have a new plans and new developments, changing, rebranding, and all these stories to follow up the new year. So what is if we talk and focus today, what's the addition of the service? What's the addition for the brand?
The additional services, I would say, again, is because people like hyper personalization. Like I'll just take an example. Like, for example, if you want to go and buy a suit, you would want your name initials on the suit as well, right? So it's more about personalized service, which we are providing not only for the clubs they buy, they get custom fitted to the best specifications they can ever have, because we have a lot of certified, trained PGA professionals on board who can actually give you the expert advice, which is unparalleled to any other operator in the region. Apart from that, we use state-of-the-art technology in our golf custom fit base. We use the latest technology in our golf club workshop, and we use the latest technology as well when it comes down to ERP and systems, so that their orders can be processed very smoothly. So I think we are taking a lot of advantage of the huge technical innovations that has come to the world in the last couple of years, and that is helping us stay at par with all the best competition that's coming up in the market.
So this is fantastic. You talk about the latest service that you already have it, and what about the latest achievement, especially under the eGolf Megastore?
I think there are a couple of them, to be very honest with you, but something is which we treasure a lot of late is we have been awarded as the best retailer of the year by Club 59 Awards in UK, and that was a phenomenal achievement for such a young organization who's only been around for the last more than a decade in the region. And to be recognized by an international body like Club 59 Awards, I think it's a very commendable achievement for the entire organization. And of course, that would not be possible without the immense support which we receive from the board members. That's Mr. Abdullah Nabuda, Mr. Mohammed Farouk, Dean Cheesley, and of course, my dear team who has made it possible.
Looking ahead to the future, how the Megastore today, the eGolf Megastore, how contribute to the growth for the golf culture? To move for any business or any brand, you should build up one of the most important things, the culture for the people. Especially some of the people do not use the golf, do not go for the golf, but suddenly they decided to be. So how you manage that for the future?
So I think one of the prerogatives of the entire organization was always to build a community around the business. So we like to call it the eGolf community. So where we have golf societies, golf federations, golf influencers, then different important personalities, national team players, who we all try to serve and look after in the best way possible as our way of giving back to the country, which has actually given us so much, because we are a UAE grown company, right? So we are not a franchisee or a part of any international organization. We are a UAE homegrown company, and the least thing which we can do is give back to this country which has given us so much in the best way possible. So we try to support these local community from a eGolf community perspective, and we try to ensure that we encourage them to play the game a lot more and make it fun for them to play through the services which we provide as well, and try to look after them in the best way possible.
I heard the one word from you about you are not a franchise. So what is in the future? The company, the brand, looking for the franchise, looking for to expand more and more in GCC, or I mean above of the GCC?
It's a very interesting question actually, and I hope I would be able to justify that question, because all I can say right now at this point is that it's full of surprises, future full of surprises, and our entire board members, they are great leaders and they have a great vision with the entire organization. We are looking forward to expand 100%, but we want to first expand onto the rest of GCC, and then let's see, we'll take it up from there.
But we need only one exclusive words to our program.
So I would say it's a GCC-wide expansion right now, but at the same point of time, we are open to any possibilities.
That's great. So today we are talking about the most important retail area that already built it. But when we talk for the near future, we can find new more technology and AI. So how you see that the AI and technology more in the brand? Because today we are looking for the two most important elements, sustainability and AI. Everybody they are talking about this. So how did the brand is apply that, the sustainability and the AI?
Two parts to it. One is I'll first address the sustainability part. So this sustainability is more of a culture that needs to be imbibed within the organization. So that goes on to the attention of detail, right from the reusable water bottles which you use, not plastic water bottles, to taking out all the plastic shopping bags and replacing them with biodegradable, sustainable elements. And apart from that is also trying to use reusable items as much as possible and not a one-time use. So we as an organization, we are very much environment driven, and we are already on the path to become totally sustainable by the end of Q2 this year. A lot of plans which are in place are already being executed as we speak, and hopefully by Q3 we are totally going to be using sustainable materials, not only inside the company, from packaging materials to consumables which is used in our workshops, into our shops, across the board. Now, talking about AI and talking about technology, how that's going to improve, or what impact will it have in our business. Already, like I told you before, we are using the latest and the greatest technology that's available in the market. And we as an organization, we always try to evolve and adapt every year to whatever is the best practices in the entire region or entire world that's going around. And we keep ourselves updated. And when we see that there is something which has come up which we do not have and which can help the business to grow further and actually help our clients get a better service, we are not going to think twice before implementing that across the business. And I think, like for example, next week, it's me and our CEO, we are traveling to the PGA show in Orlando. And again, to meet the brands, to see what new technologies have come up. And of course, if we do see any new technology which can help our customers, which can help our business, we are going to implement it and execute it locally very soon.
That's lovely. What I love in the brand really, and your words, you care about the customer. So this is the most important thing about the story brand. Like, I think this is one of the most important elements for any successful story. So let's back a little bit, not to you. So to remember a little bit, some advices you love to tell it to the youth people, starting from your past journey until now, with the lovely memories that you already had it. What do you want to say to the youth people today that they looking to you, they want to be in this field, they want to be like you?
I think the first thing is never forget where you've come from. You should always be proud of your roots. You should always be proud of the tradition, the culture where you come from, and don't let the world change you. And the second thing is there is no alternative to hard work. There is a lot of the youngsters, like you say, who are watching it and stuff. But the only advice I would give them, smart work is important, but you only become smart after you work hard.
That's fantastic. And about the UAE, what do you love to say?
The more I say, the less it is, because I can't thank the entire country and the leadership of this country enough because the reason why I am here, who I am today, is all because of the leadership and this country. They've given me so much, so much. Not only that, as per the words of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, like he says, be it the gazelle or be it the lion, everybody has to run every day in Dubai. And that's what we strive to do as well in our daily lives over here. And that's kind of like the daily motivation which I receive from them. Apart from this, like His Highness again says, I'm going on repeating his words, but it is so true that we live by his words. He wants Dubai to be number one. He wants UAE to be number one. Similarly, we, in our limited capacity, want eGolf Megastore be the number one golf retailer in the Middle East.